Let's look at it. In this country, people like to pretend a lot, and that's my problem with Ghanaians. What necessarily shows that what Akufo-Addo did was without politics. What is inherently non-political there? But what are the sound reasons that we know that we...
Hi, great people of Ghana. It's your Nigerian girl pleasure bringing you political news in our channel, Ghanatube. The retired Supreme Court judge has laid these questions that has actually been getting people talking. It's actually making people really treat this story of the petition against the Chief Justice. According to the question he actually asked, say, what proves that Akufo-Addo was right to dismiss the petition against Chief Justice Torkornoo Atubiga actually asked. Retired Supreme Court Judge Justice Williams Atubiga has questioned the basis for President Nana Akufo-Addo's decision to dismiss a petition seeking the removal of the Chief Justice Torkornoo. According to him, he actually wants to know the basics and why it was really so. While the former President Nana Akufo-Addo actually dismissed the petition against the Chief Justice, this Chief Justice issue has actually lingered. It's been going on from one day to another, and it didn't happen today. It actually came up when President Nana Akufo-Addo was actually on seat, but he dismissed it. This is what the retired Supreme Judge actually has come out to ask. A few days before leaving office, the president dismissed the petition which sought the removal of the now suspended Chief Justice of the Federation. After consultations with his Council of State, President Akufo-Addo concluded that the petition filed by Professor Stephen Kweku-Asare lacked merit and did not disclose a prima facie case warranting the further investigation. And the same thing is actually still going on. Yet, people are really understanding what really went on. Did he just dismiss this petition because she is from the NPP parties, or is it partisan issues? Why did they actually dismiss it? And if actually it has merit for dismissal, why did they now spring out again? Why did President John Mahama actually bring out these petitions and few more petitions that were actually leveled against the Chief Justice, and now she has actually been suspended, as we all know? The petition accused Chief Justice Torkornoo of misconduct and incompetency, citing issues such as alleged panel reconstitution, the insurance of practice directions, and constitutional breach. However, the president reviewed the point to key shortcomings in the petition, and yet it was actually dismissed. Lack of supporting evidence. The allegation we are not supported by credible documentation or a factual basis. Consistency with law. The Chief Justice action, including administrative duties under the Court Act, were deemed consistent with established legal practice. These were the reasons given while the case was actually dismissed by the then President Nana Akufo-Addo. However, in an interview with Joy News, Justice Atubiga stated that there is nothing to suggest that the former President Nana Akufo-Addo's decision to dismiss the petition was free of political consideration. You've seen it now. This country, people like to pretend a lot, and that is the problem with Ghanaians. What necessarily shows that the President Akufo-Addo did not, or was without politics, was inherited not politics there. What are the sound reasons why, or we should know that is justly and is justified? What were the petitions? People don't deal with those. I know how the country operates. I don't go anyhow or anywhere, but I follow things and I think about Ghana a lot. Political colonialism, somebody's camp does not sometimes seem right or wrong. And because it is their camp, it is perfect. Another person does the same thing, maybe even better, and everything is wrong. That's what is happening in this country we call Ghana. I will tell you plainly, that was my assessment of the things, and it does not help us. Please watch as he really said them.
Justify what were the petitions. That's what. People don't deal with those. I would just, I know how this country operates. I don't live anywhere, but I follow things, and I think about Ghana a lot. Political polarization. Somebody's camp does something, right or wrong, because it's their camp, is perfect. Another one does it, same thing, even maybe better. Oh, no, everything is wrong. That's what's happening in this country. I tell you plainly, that's my assessment of things. And it doesn't help us. The only good thing is that the ordinary people are beginning, stand up their rights, to read through situations and take proper decisions concerning political actors. That is a saving grace. If it is sustained, that up, and all this hula balloon. I don't know. They should have mentioned the facts pertaining to the Akufo-Addo dismissal, the type of petitions. Then we compare with this and see, then we can see our way clear. That hasn't happened. And it's difficult to happen until everything is resolved. But Ghana being what it is, everything is supposed to be secret.
Coming from the retired Supreme Court judge, he's actually made his claims known to everyone, coming to say that there are skeletons under this cupboard. There are things we all have known by now. And that were actually the reason why the former president, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, actually dismissed this. It is actually based on party issues, like trying to cover up some of the party's deed. And the president now is not actually having it. That's why he's carrying out his law, he's carrying out his duties effectively. He doesn't want anything that will actually drag him back. And coming from the retired Supreme Court judge, Justice William Atuba, he has actually brought these questions which people are really beginning to look into, like the basics for President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to actually have those decisions to dismiss a petition seeking for the removal of the Chief Justice, Gertrude Saka Torkornoo. You've actually heard it from him already, how he feels that people don't really put Ghana first in everything they are doing. According to him, he said he thinks about Ghana in all decisions or anything he really wants to do. Please do well to comment how you see this. Also like, comment and follow. Put on the notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my